Now we will find median. Okay, you cannot think like here a total number of numbers is 16, that is even, so you are going to find the average of middle two numbers. No, because of we don't know how many numbers are going to add in the next iteration in real world scenarios. So there you are not going to write one more query. So you have to keep in mind either the total numbers is even or not, you are going to write a single query that will accept, that will executes for even it is even or odd number of numbers. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to Mean Life Studies. In this video, we are going to solve one more SQL problem as part of data analyst or data engineer interview preparation. You can see here that is question number 25. Find mean, mode and median of a given set of numbers, and it is given a numbers table having ID and num are two columns, and this is the data inserted into numbers table, and these two statements have mentioned in the description box. If I execute this query, you can see here this is the data have given, and we need to find mean, mode and median of these numbers. Okay, now we will start solving these one by one. First one, mean. What is mean by mean? Mean is nothing but the total sum of all numbers divided by count of all numbers, right? Sum of numbers divided by count of numbers. Okay, and in SQL we have one predefined or system defined function is there, that is aggregate function. What is that? Average of number, right? By using these two, we can find mean of these numbers. Okay, now select sum of num divided by count of num from numbers. I'm going to alias this as average or mean of numbers. Okay, mean is nothing but average only, right? Now if I execute this query, you can see here this is the mean of this set of numbers. Now you can also use average function, that is aggregate function. Select average of num as mean from numbers. Okay, now you can see here you will get same 8 numbers. Okay, you will get the same 8 number, that is mean. Okay, next one, mode. What is mean by mode? A mode is nothing but a number that occurs more frequently, or we can say more number of times, right? A number that occurs more frequently or more number of times, we call that number as mode, right? For that we need to count a number occurs how many times. So we need to return number, we need to count how many times a number occurs, right? From numbers we need to use group by num, right? Now if I execute this query, you can see here a number that occurs how many times. 2 occurs one time, 3 occurred 4 times, 4 occurred one time, 6 occurs one time, 8 occurs 3 times. Likewise, you can see here a number that occurs more number of times is called as mode. That is 3 only, right? Now I'm going to return as number of times. Okay, you can see here these are the numbers that occurs how many times. Now we need to order by 2 in descending order. Okay, now you can see here, now we will return only top one. This is the number that occurs 4 times. This is the only number, we call it as mode. Okay, if you want you can retrieve only number from this query, right? I mean you can write one more outer query as select num from this one, right? You can see here only a 3 is a mode. Okay, now we will solve median. Median is a number that is a middle value when a set of numbers is counted as odd, and we need to ensure that all numbers are arranged in any order, either it is in ascending order or descending order, right? Then we the middle value would be treated as median value when our set of numbers is counted as odd, right? If it is even, then the average of middle two values is called as median. Okay, we have two use cases here. First and foremost, we need to sort it. I sort a set of numbers, either ascending order or descending order, and then we need to count of all set of numbers. If it is odd, then the middle number is a median. If it is even, I mean set of numbers is even, then the average of middle two numbers, right, is median. Okay, now we need to find a set of numbers. We need to count a set of numbers is even or odd, right? And before that, we need to ensure all numbers are arranged in either ascending order or descending order, right? And we need to find a middle number in the sense this middle is nothing but position, right? So we need to assign a position to each number. Clear? Now I'm going to first see here, if it is an odd number of numbers, then we will be returning a middle number, right? So we need to have a number, select number, and then we have to return middle number, right? Middle in the sense this is a position. So we need to assign a position to these numbers, right? So on the basis of either it is ascending order or descending order, right? So I'm going to of assigning a position. Position in the sense I'm going to use window function, that is row number. Okay. Over. I'm going to sort it out. I mean sort in the on the basis of the number, either it is ascending order or descending order, right? Order by num, either descending order or ascending order. Okay. As RNK or RN from numbers. Okay, and one more thing, we need to ensure sorting, and we will be returning number, right? And this is the position that we are assigning. But one more thing, that we need to find either count of all set of numbers is odd or even, right? For that we need to use count, right? Count of star. If you use just only count of star, it will return some error. So you have to use here window function, that is you need to count it over class. You have to use over class, right? Now, if you execute this query, you can see here, this is the number, and you assign or you sorted in descending order, and you assigned a position to these numbers, and this is the total numbers. Okay. Now, I'm going to assign this as total count of numbers only, right? Okay, clear? I mean, we have set of numbers, that is total of 60 numbers we have, and you assign a numbers and you sorted, right? You sorted these numbers in descending order, and you assigned position to those numbers, right? Now we will find median. Okay, you cannot think like here a total number of numbers is 16, that is even, so you are going to find the average of middle two numbers. No, because of we don't know how many numbers are going to add in the next iteration in real world scenarios. So there you are not going to write one more query. So you have to keep in mind either the total numbers is even or not, or you are going to write a single query that will accept, that will executes for even it is even or odd number of numbers. Okay, for that I'm going to return, or I'm going to find a total count is even or not, right? So I need to check it. So check in the sense we need to use conditional statements here. Okay, case when total count. So this total count is from which table? This table, right? This table is nothing but this query only. Okay, here you can see here total count. Okay, so we will assign this as city. Now we are going to check a total count is even or not. If it is odd, then what you have to do? You have to return the number that placed in middle position, right? The middle position value we need to return, right? So we need to return, then select number from which table? This table only, right? From city where rank equal to which one? where rank equal to middle one, right? Middle in the sense, for example, you can see here we have, for example, here this is odd number of total numbers, right? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, you have total of 7 numbers. Okay, now what is the middle number? It is 4 only. How you are getting? If you add this 7 plus 1 by 2, then you will get 4 only, right? So the middle position you will get the total count plus 1 by 2. Okay, so that you will get the this is the middle value and you are assigning this as number, so you are retrieving a number where this middle position value only, right? Else in the sense, if it is odd, I mean sorry, if here you are considering odd, if it is even, then what you have to return? You are returning select average of middle two values, right? So you are returning average of number from CTE. CTE in the sense this table only, where and rank in which number? That is the middle two values, right? For example, this is even only, right? So you are retrieving these middle two values, right? So you have to find the average of these two values. So you need to retrieve the middle two values average, right? Now you are finding the average of numbers from CTE, where rank in, you need to find this position and this position. How can you find it? 6 by 2, that is 3. 6 by 2 plus 1, that is 4, right? So you have to use total count by 2, comma, total count by 2 plus 1, right? So this means you're finding the average of numbers where rank is in the position of these two. These positions is nothing but middle and the after middle. Okay, I'm going to end this as median from city only, right? This table only, right? So if I execute this query, you can see here this is a median value, but we are retrieving all values, right? So we need to uh, return only one, top one. Okay, now if I execute this query, you can see here this is the only median value. Okay, I hope you understand this problem, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you.